somebody actually live and in the flesh. Scott Nedrelow is a local artist living in Minneapolis now. He has an MFA in Art and Technology from the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. In 2006, he was awarded an Artist Initiative Grant in Photography from the Minnesota State Arts Board. Before returning full-time to Minneapolis, he was recently based in Ely, Minnesota. Scott Nedrelow.
Thanks, Colin. Okay.
You can use that arrow piece.
Oh, here we go. Okay, this is my piece in the show, and I'm just going to explain how it was made and show you some other pieces, similar pieces that were made in the same way for context. So this image was made up in Palisade Head, up on the North Shore of Lake Superior, and it was made using a flatbed scanner to literally scan the ground in pieces. This is about 150 images. Here we go. This is very basic. This is what it's made with. This got a scanner, and this is just a product photo from Epson, and they're giving us a clue like there's a photo there, and so a scanner is the basic idea is you use it to photograph other photos, basically, to make a consistent, easy copy of a photo. So what I was interested in finding out is basically what happens when you take the scanner out into the world, so to speak, and discover the limitations of the scanner as a very nearsighted camera. So essentially the scanner is the vacuum cleaner of cameras. If you hold it up in the air and turn it on, you don't get very good results. So here I am up on Palisade Head. You can see the scanner on the ground. It's upside down. Just to give you, this will tell you how it's done more than I can say probably. There's a computer and a battery and a soft drink. Each time the scanner takes an image, I cover it up. I covered it up with something to prevent any light leaks from coming in. So it's only the light in the scanner. So when the images are pieced together, it's very consistent light. And so from there, it went down a little bit, and then scan again, and then down a little bit more, scan again. And then all the images are pieced together in Photoshop later and twisted, and they're taken with some overlap. This is another one. It was made at night on like a rocky embankment on Lake Superior, and it's about, the other thing about these is when I output them actual size, so there's like a 1-to-1 ratio between the outputted print is actual size. The actual size is about 7 by 10 feet. This is another one on a rocky beach near Split Rock Lighthouse. It's also about 7 by 10 feet. And then, because like the resulting images, they have a lot of resolution and they're very flat, I also experimented with shaping them to try to add a perspective back into the image, like in the installation. So this is an installation at a gallery called Heaven Gallery in Chicago. So it's about 8 by 9 feet, and the print is just pasted directly onto the wall, and so it uses the whole wall as a ground, and it's twisted and shaped a little bit to try to put some perspective in it. Also in Chicago, I thought it'd be interesting to turn the process to architectural surfaces, knowing that the flatter the surface, the more the outputted photo would take on properties of an object, because you're just kind of photographing the object in high detail and reproducing it in actual size. So I went to this place called the Arts Club of Chicago, and this is a foyer that was designed by Mies van der Rohe, and they recreated it in their current location. Their old location was demolished, and it was a space designed by Mies van der Rohe, the famous architect. And so there's some controversy about should they demolish their old space on Magnificent Mile and move a little bit away, and as a token to their old space, they recreated this foyer, which was the original entrance. And so there's this stairway that Mies had designed that's sort of like a famous staircase. So my image is the threshold between the new gallery space and the reconstructed foyer. So on the right is the new gallery space, and the door jambs, and then the reconstructed travertine marble, like one of Mies's like signature materials. But this image, you can't really see it in this on the projector. It has the detail, and if you've seen the photo up there, it has the detail of, it looks like marble, in its actual size. And then, this is inside the Art Institute of Chicago, and this is the wing that they built in 1962, and it kind of looks like the art in there. I think this photo is from 1962, actually. They're trying to be like new and modern, to have a wing for their modern collection, so this is what they thought was very modern in 1962, but I went into the museum and made one of these from the floor in there, and that's what this looks like. And this is about 8 by 8 feet. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to end there. And let me know if you have any questions or thoughts, like milling around afterwards. I'd love to talk to anybody. And thanks to Colin and Troy for inviting me to show a piece in the. And I think that they did a really good job pulling together a nice show. So thanks.